Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. My name is Michael and today we will take a look at another watch from a German-based brand, Sternglas. I already reviewed their Naos automatic Bauhaus style watch before, so if you're interested in that I will link the review in the description down below. This model that I have here is called the Tachymeter. It is a really cool looking, sporty and well-made chronograph and you can win this watch in the upcoming giveaway. As the channel slowly approaches the 2000 subscriber mark, I want to say thank you to all of my viewers. And that's why I have partnered up with Sternglas and together we will give away this tachymeter to one lucky winner. Stay tuned to figure out how to enter the giveaway. This watch is available on their official website in two different color variations. There is a classic black dialed model that features a black bezel and grey subdials. It also has yellow accents, which I quite like. And as Sternglas told me, this is also one of their current best sellers. The second option is the one that I have here in front of me. It features a dark bluish dial color, a steel tachymeter bezel and blue, red and green accents. It kinda has a motorsport aesthetic, which I am a huge fan of. These models come on a nice leather strap. The black dialed watch features a classic brown strap and this one has an interesting velvety green leather strap. I am not the biggest fan of the color to be honest, but it does pick up the green color of the right subdial. I will throw some different straps on the watch later in the video. The price point of both watches is 289 euros at the time of recording this video. If you want to find out more about this particular Sternglas watch, I will put a link to their website in the description down below. So let's go over the measurements and the specs of the watch real quick. This quartz chronograph measures at 42 mm in diameter and 48.8 in lug to lug. This tells you that it is a rather substantial watch and it will have some wrist presence. These kind of watches are supposed to be a little bit bigger, so I think that the sizing of the watch is pretty spot on. The case height comes in at 10.8 mm, that is thanks to the slim quartz movement by Miyota. I am personally a huge fan of that. Around 11 mm is really comfortable to wear. The lug width is 20 mm, so you're going to have a ton of strap and bracelet options. Let's also have a quick look at the weight of the watch. With the leather strap attached, it weighs 76.7 grams. With all those measurements out of the way, here's how the watch looks like on my average sized 7-inch wrist. I think it looks great on my wrist, but if you have slimmer wrists than I do, this watch with its 49 mm lug length might wear a bit big. I do like how it wears though. The thickness, or should I say thinness, is just perfect. The proportions of this timepiece are just right. Despite the bigger dimensions, I think that the watch sits very comfortably on my wrist. This Sternglas is made out of 316L stainless steel. The finishing of the case is done really well. We have no polished surfaces here, the entire watch case is completely brushed. I particularly like the smooth satin brushing of the stainless steel bezel with the tachymeter engravings. If we turn the watch around, we can admire the amazing case back. The engraving of the Furka in Switzerland is done really beautifully. In addition, we have some specs written here as well. The tachymeter features a flat sapphire crystal with double AR coating on the underside. As written on the case back, this watch is water resistant to 5 bars or an equivalent of 50 meters due to the crown being a push-pull crown. I think that is a minor con of the watch. 10 bar or 100 meters would be perfect in my opinion. It just means that you cannot take this watch into the water, but it should be fine in rainy weather. I mentioned the crown earlier, it features a Sternglas logo engraved on it. The pushers have the corresponding accent colors of the dial. And speaking of dial, let's check it out in more detail. Unlike the black version of this watch, there are many things going on here. According to their website, the dial consists of 29 different parts and is inspired by a cockpit of a racing car. The dial has a dark matte blue color. It could also be anthracite, I'm not really sure how to describe it to be honest. The indexes on the outer perimeter of the dial are all applied and have a polished finish to it. We can find the Sternglas branding below the 12 o'clock marker and it's really simple and minimalistic. The first 20 minutes have a red marking between the indices which, like I mentioned before, gives the watch a very sporty vibe. The 3 subdials come in different colors as well. The left subdial measures the elapsed time and is white, but with a light shade of green. The bottom subdial features the running seconds hand, and it has an interesting light blue color. This color is also found elsewhere on the dial. It represents the minute markings between the indexes. A really nice touch here is the color match date wheel above the 6 o'clock marker. The right subdial is green and features a 24-hour indicator. The green here is picked up nicely in the leather strap that is attached to the watch. The silver minute and hour hands are rather simple syringe style hands, and the chronograph and seconds hand come in the same red color as we saw on the dial before. The green leather strap that comes with the watch is really nicely done. The buckle is entirely brushed and has the same kind of finishing as the rest of the watch. Of course, it also features the Sternglas branding. It also features quick release pins, so you can swap out the strap really easily. Now, I think that it's really interesting how these colors somehow don't clash together. You could pair a lot of different colored straps to this watch and it wouldn't look out of place. In fact, let's do that right now. I had a bunch of different straps at home. Let's throw it on the watch and see how it looks like. I will link some of these straps in the description down below in case you're interested. Let's talk about the movement real quick as well. Inside this watch beats the Miyota OS20 quartz chronograph movement. It has a stated accuracy of ± 20 seconds per month, and the battery should last up to 5 years. I think that this movement has everything that you need. At that price range you could also go with a mecha quartz movement as well for that sweeping chronograph hand, but I am not complaining at all. In fact, I am happy to report that the chronograph hand hits all the markers perfectly. That is something that many brands don't manage to get right. Alright guys, I know what you're here for, so let's talk about the giveaway. As I mentioned before, I partnered up with Sternglas to give this particular watch away to one of you guys. All you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave a comment down below and tell me what you like about this watch in particular. I am very interested to hear your opinions. As soon as my channel reaches 2000 subscribers, I will choose a random comment under my video and this person will win the watch. But here is also a very important disclaimer. Unfortunately, giveaways on YouTube come with the downside of bots spamming under each comment that you won and that you should contact them on Telegram. Please do not fall for these scammers. I will never ask to contact me on Telegram or WhatsApp or anything like that. You will not have to pay for shipping or anything. I will cover all the costs, just so we are clear. I will also upload another video and announce the winner separately. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. Please let me know what you think about this Sternglas Tachymeter. I am looking forward to your comments and opinions about this timepiece. A huge shout out to Sternglas for sending this watch in for review and for donating it for the giveaway. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. This is Michael and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Cheers!